Get your men under cover. And don't fire until I give you my signal.
Right.
A whistling arrow. It's a warning.
The rider has warned them. We're going to get that rider.
We're going to get that Painted Stallion!
Let's get back to Santa Fe.
Whistling arrow.
A whistling arrow warned the fur train before they got into range. After that, we could do nothing.
It's time we put a stop to these interferences.
All the peons and all the Indians think for sure that the stallion is a ghost horse and the rider an Indian spirit.
No spirit ever shot an arrow like this. It looks like we are pursued by evil spirits. Mexico has broken away from Spain. A Mexican governor is on his way to take my place.
Then there we can no longer collect revenue from the traders?
No. My authority from the Spanish crown ends when he arrives.
He need never arrive.
In that case, they would only send another governor. Mexico intends to establish trade relations with the United States.
I've heard about that. There's a man named Jameson going to try and bring a wagon train through from Independence.
We shall be able to seize this Jameson train, eh?
Not if a trade treaty is accomplished with the United States.
But you might see to it that there be no agreement.
There's an American official on his way here to negotiate with the new governor. If he fails to arrive, we might substitute one of our own men.
I see, Your Excellency.
This American will come by the way of Independence.
Foolhardy, I calls it, trying to send a wagon train to Santa Fe.
Mr. Jameson! Mr. Jameson! Mr. Jameson!
Yeah, here I am, Joe.
Steamboat's around the bend. She'll dock in a few minutes.
Good. Clark Stewart's on that boat. Joe, check these. I want to meet him.
There's a heap of runaway kids hankering to go west and get aboard these river boats. Seems to me I've seen the youngster you're looking for.
I'm sorry, sir.
Oh, that's all right.
That's him, Clark Stewart.
Here's your hat. Thank you, son.
Thank you, mister.
There's the young'un I was telling of.
Kinda young to be traveling on the river, ain't you?
No, sir.
I saw a notice posted that a young scamp had run away from his lawful guardian. Seems to me you fit the description pretty good. Why aren't you apprenticed to a saddle maker?
Well, I...
Pardon me. This lad's traveling with me, Marshal.
Well, that makes a heap of difference, Mr. Stewart. Sorry to have troubled you.
That's all right. What's your name, son?
Christopher, sir.
Christopher, eh? That's too long a name. We'll change that to Kit. What'd you run away for, Kit?
I just had to come west to be a scout, sir. I just had to.
I see. What's your last name, Kit?
Carson, sir.
Kit Carson, eh?
Not so good. Not so bad. You gotta tighten up on your aim a mite. And give it more oomph. That's what oomph does for it.
Isn't this what they call a Bowie knife?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it?
Well, I made it.
Then you're Jim Bowie.
I reckon.
Say, Jameson, what are you going to do with your trading post while you're away?
I'll leave it open. Sam can run it better than I can anyway. Sit down, Clark.
Thanks to Senator Benton. This trade agreement ought to look pretty good to the Mexican government. And I have full authority to act for the United States.
Yeah, but we got to be careful. I've noticed things to lead me to believe that people around here would like to stop us.
Jameson is crazy if he thinks he can get a wagon train through to Santa Fe.
I see no reason why the wagon train can't get started tomorrow.
You ought to let me ride on ahead to Santa Fe. I'd have the business all done by the time the train arrived.
No. I think the fact that we're on hand ready to trade will help in the negotiations.
Maybe you're right. Anyway, I'll be ready to leave at sunup.
All right, Clark.
Clark, about ready to go back to wagon camp?
Hello, young fella. You're just the one I wanted to see. This is the lad I was telling you about, Jameson.
Well, glad to know you, Kit.
Hello, Mr. Jameson.
He's a bright youngster and will more than earn his keep.
I came west to be a scout. Can't I go with the train?
Well, I don't know. Be pretty tough going.
We're only taking experienced men.
I'm a man. Almost.
You'll have a man's job helping Sam here run the trading post.
Goodbye, Kit.
Goodbye, sir.
Come on, Kit.
Well, Clark, we're on our way to Santa Fe.
Hey! Stop!
Elmer.
Dad blame it. It's nothing if it ain't Oscar.
This is my cousin, Elmer. What happened?
Well, I couldn't say what was it?
He couldn't say whoa.
Tomorrow, and by the fire we rest, and in the glowing embers we see a golden west. Wagon train, schooners of the prairie, on a sandy main.
Come here, you.
Wagon train, rockin', rollin', moanin', groanin'.
Hey, I found him hiding in my wagon.
Kit. I'll take care of the boy. Thanks, Peters. Well?
If you don't want me, I guess I can make myself scarce.
How long since you've eaten, son?
Well, I ate at Independence.
I guess maybe we better see the cook and get you some supper. You see, scout with this train's got to keep his strength up.
Yes, sir.
I'll go with you, you little scamp.
I've been thinking that me and you'd better scout on ahead of the train for the next few days. Sort of calculate on meeting up with some of our boys from Santa Fe.
Did Mr. Jamison really mean I could be a scout?
I reckon so, kid.
There must be a heap of Injuns and outlaws that need fighting.
The West is too big for those hankering to spoil it, kid. They may try for a while, cause a lot of trouble, maybe kill a lot of good men. But the West will win out. This wild country we're traveling across will someday be settled. There'll be railroads pushing all the way across to the Pacific. The land will be covered with farms, ranches, and homes. Youngsters like yourself, Kit, might even be going to school somewheres close by. Oh, I wonder how many of them will be knowing a young fella named Kit Carson, who first became a scout from these here woods.
You, Smith, horn in with the train and make sure that this Clark steward don't get into Santa Fe. You two, stick with your scouting. I'm heading for the Comanche village.
You going to set the engines on the train?
I'm going to try.
Why, them Comanches will massacre the whole outfit.
That's exactly what I'm figuring.
All right, fellas. Now left.
Hey, Jamison. A man by the name of Bull Smith just come in. Says he's from the Lieutenant Governor of Santa Fe.
Where is he?
Up ahead.
How are you? I'm Jamison.
Howdy. Lieutenant Governor sent me out to give you a hand getting into Santa Fe.
Well, that's fine. We sure appreciate his help.
All set?
All right, stretch out. I see that you get a fresh mount.
Let's fly.
These men with the wagons have come to destroy the Comanche people. Take their lands, drive off their horses.
Wait. Smoke signals.
Looks like bad medicine to me.
Clark, better scout ahead.
Right. I'll take a look.
Can I go too?
Stay here, Kit. Rangers, you better join up with the wagon train. The Indians are on the warpath.
Oh, that was Clark Stewart. Clark Stewart!
Whirling horse. That means engine attack.
of the Rockies has come calling. This is no joke, Clark. We're in a pretty tough spot.
Another wagon's on fire.
What's that oil with that for the burn up and go to the pencil cover? The Indians are, the Redskins are, look.
Sure enough, they're leaving.
Hour more and they'd have had us.
I believe you're right, Clark.
Look!
Painted's dead.
Boys, if the rider of the Painted Stallion hadn't called off those engines, we'd sure be in a mess of trouble. Whoever it is, we're mighty thankful.
We thought you was gone for sure when the Indians jumped us and you wasn't here.
You were nearly right, Kit.
Did not trust Dad, and us mad blame if I wouldn't like us, I'd like to, you know, I'd sure like to thank that rider.
Reckon I better do it for you. He don't stay in one place long enough for you to tell him.
Maybe you'd do better if I asked Stewart to stand still.
You tend to your own business, and I'll take care of Stewart.
If he doesn't get you first.
Don't worry. He didn't see me. I'll tell him I was out scouting, got cut off from the train. Are you coming with me?
No. Your place is with the train. I go to Santa Fe.
Well, you tell Dupree not to worry.
Clark Stewart won't get there. See that he doesn't. Gracias. Juan, have a fresh horse for me.
Si, senor. And then what happened? Go on.
Well, then the attack failed. There was nothing more we could do.
Oh, there was nothing more you could do.
No, senor. You see, they...
You like your job, don't you?
Very much.
And how long do you think it'll last if Stewart makes a trade treaty with the Mexican governor?
The new governor has not arrived yet. As for Stewart, Smith will take care of him.
You are to see that he does.
Si, senor.
We better get across the river before that storm breaks, or else we may be held up for weeks.
You're right. Gotta get along faster.
All right, stretch out.
What's he worrying about the river rising for? He won't get to it.
Here he comes now. You better clear out. Sure everything's set?
Yep. Oh, Clark.
Wagon's stalled back there a ways, and we need help.
All right, let's get there and see what we can do.
I don't see any sign of that wagon.
Well, you see this, don't you?
What's the game, man?
You're as close to Santa Fe as you're gonna get, Stewart.
Hold it, Stewart. Take his gun. Tie him up.
Now turn him loose. Now start running.
Scared to shoot a man that's facing you?
Oh!
A whistling arrow.
The rider!
Get cover.
Get hurt bad?
No, but Stewart got away.
Let's mount and go after him.
You're gonna follow Stewart, are you? Be mighty unhealthy around them wagons now.
Don't worry. We ain't going back to that wagon train. Mount up.
Figured Smith would be back before we crossed the river. Here he comes now. No, it ain't. Get up there to see you, Clark. We need every man we can get. I was delayed. It's Stewart.
Hey, Clark, Clark.
Clark!
He means he can't get his team across. Yeah.
You swim my horse across. I'll take your team.
Oh.
Come on, men! Through the river! You leave him to me. I'll take care of him.
Logs are raising pretty fast, Jameson. Yeah, I hope we can make it across, Jim. It's Steve. Jim, glad to see you, Clark. We need every man we can get. I was delayed. Hey, Clark, Clark. He means he can't get his team across. Yeah. Just put my horse across. I'll take your team. I'll take care of him. Come on, men! Through the river!
Say, Kid, did you see anybody near that wagon before you got there?
It all happened so fast, Yes, I saw Macklin.
Macklin?
He was swimming away from the wagon.
You're cold, Kid. Let's dry off and we'll find the rest.
Joe, you can get that fixed by morning.
Hey, Jameson, have either of you fellas seen Clark Stewart?
No, I haven't seen him. Macklin, come here a minute.
Yeah. Careful now. Don't you worry about me. What you want?
You seen Clark Stewart?
Stewart? Why, didn't he get that wagon through?
What wagon?
Why, he was driving Elmer's wagon. I seen he was having a little trouble, but I was too far away to help.
How far away?
Stewart! Just how far away were you from my wagon?
Where? I just happened to see a wagon drifting. I was away up the river.
That's not so. I tell you, Clark, I saw him swimming right by your wagon.
Oh, don't pay no attention to that kid. What are you sore about? Is it my fault you couldn't get that wagon across?
I think it was.
What do you mean?
Someone was in that wagon and knocked me out.
All right, I was in your wagon. But you ain't gonna do nothing about it.
Come on, get him. right, take him out, boys. Clark, pick a jury tomorrow morning, you know, after your temper's cooled down a little.
Your mistake, Macklin, was picking the wrong fella to fool around with. Put him in the wagon, boys.
Give him a fair trial. Come on.
I'll keep an eye on him.
All right.
Bring Macklin out here.
He's good. He ain't here.
What?
Oscar! Oscar! Well, he must have been sleeping. He's been dozing.
Yeah, I reckon so.
He couldn't have gotten loose by himself. Oscar, have you seen anyone else around here?
Nary a soul.
That's funny. Too bad he got away, though.
Well, maybe it's just as well.
How so?
He's not the only one trying to stop me from getting through to Santa Fe.
You think he was sent here to prevent you negotiating with the Mexican governor?
I'm sure of it.
If we only knew who was back of all this.
Macklin might give us a clue to that. I'm going to trail him.
Let me go with you, Clark. I'm good at trailing.
Sorry, kid, not this time.
Wait a minute. That's not such a bad idea. I'd like you to keep in touch with the train, Clark.
I'd come in handy if you wanted to send a message back or something. And besides, you never can tell. You're liable to get into trouble.
Maybe you're right, kid. Get your horse saddled.
I didn't think it'd be this easy to trail him.
Come on, kid.
I don't see any more tracks.
The ground was too hard when he passed. Still on the right trail.
How do you know?
What was the color of Macklin's horse?
Black.
Right. And he had a long tail. Long enough to get caught on that bush as he went by.
Joe here? Yeah, he's inside. Come on.
What are you doing here?
What's the matter?
You know you ain't supposed to leave that wagon train.
Oh, I got into a little trouble with Stewart and had to get out.
Anybody after you?
What if they are? They'd never get here. Don't you think I know how to cover a trail?
Oh, all right.
You stay here and keep out of sight.
All right.
We've cornered the rider and the Painted Stallion.
Wait a minute. How'd you do it? Where is he?
We've got them bottled up in a canyon. They ain't got a chance of getting away.
Where?
At the Red Cliffs.
At the Red Cliffs?
Yeah. A couple of the boys are standing guard.
Come on, boys.
Stewart! He's going to warn the rider.
Come on. Get out while I come. Hurry!
Well, I reckon that's the end of them.
We'll go down the river and make sure they're done for.
gaya to shana buni. Kasho kuna an. Namo. Namo. Namo neer. To shop divu ka to wichi. Ka achma wakan. Ka achma wakan. Shokuna an mawakan. Ka shokuna an. Ka.
There's the rider again. Come on.
You going to try to follow?
Not me. None of our horses could ever make that jump. Separate here and see if we can pick up the trail. Come on.
sure curious about that rider. I wonder who she is.
Yeah, and it's sure funny how that panther kept you a prisoner.
Say, we gotta stop this Clark Stewart. If he makes it into Santa Fe and starts trading with the Mexicans, our game's up. The wagon train has still got some pretty tough mountains to cross. A lot of accidents can happen. Does Oldham still stand in pretty good with Jameson? Why, I guess so. Suppose he could talk Jameson into bringing that wagon train through Hondo Gap? Why, I reckon he could. Why? I'm a-thinking that a few kegs of gunpowder could do a heap of damage in Hondo Gap. Hey, I'll be a-seeing Oldham, and I'll tell him about it.
Ah, trouble again.
Whoa!
It's easy to see these renegades are mighty anxious to keep us from getting to Santa Fe. Yes, we gotta be doubly cautious.
Well, there's one thing, Sarton. That mysterious rider's on our side.
It's Oldham.
I found a new pass through the mountains. It's a lot easier for the wagons.
Is out of our way?
No, it's shorter, if anything.
A pass through the mountains, eh? Has it got a name?
They call it Hondo Gap.
You know anything about it, Bowie?
Well, I've heard of it, but I ain't never been through it.
All right, we'll try it, Oldham. You take the lead.
Got them holes all dug?
Yeah.
I got enough gunpowder to blow the whole face of the cliff off.
Good. Let's get it planted quick.
Have you seen Clark Stewart?
Why, he rode ahead to look over this here Hondo Gap.
Put out that fuse, Macklin.